Hey guys, how's it going? 8-Bit Eric. Earlier today, I posted my Metroid Dread review for the Nintendo Switch. Now, as you may or may have not noticed, as of right now, the video is no longer on YouTube, and this is unfortunately due to a copyright strike from Nintendo. They manually submitted a copyright strike against my channel for breaking certain guidelines. Now, usually when games come out, especially with reviewers, there's a thing called embargo. This is something as simple as a date and time that reviews could come out. The embargo details for Metroid Dread were this morning at 8 a.m. Central Time, which is when my review came out. I managed to get an early copy of this game from a local shop. That's how I had access to it. I didn't get a review copy from Nintendo. So, unfortunately, Nintendo had things listed out in an embargo guideline. So, usually when you get a review copy, the developer, whether it's Nintendo or Capcom or Sony or Ubisoft, they'll give you a guideline. And some of these guidelines might be something like, you know, full reviews can't come out to this time, live gameplay and streams can't come out to this date and time, and your footage can't show this part of the game or this cutscene. You can't discuss this, you can't discuss that, and you basically have some guidelines that go into properly providing your review. But since I got an early copy from a local shop, I wasn't aware of some of these things that Nintendo weren't allowing people to discuss in their video. It's an unfortunate truth and it's an unfortunate circumstance. This is one of the first times ever that I managed to snag myself a copy of a game early from a local shop. And I'm going to be honest, it did cross the back of my mind, especially because I have seen other content creators go through similar things like this. But I thought me waiting for the embargo date to come out, which was according to my research and what I looked up, was this morning at 8 a.m. Central Time, my time zone. So I was like, all right, I should be okay. I did have some cutscenes and some spoilers that actually turned out to be on the do not show on your video. And honestly, it slipped my mind that, you know, maybe I shouldn't show this. It was back there, but part of me was like, no, I'm waiting for embargo to drop. I should be okay showing this segment of the game. So, unfortunately, I got a copyright strike that won't expire until January on my channel. I can't even dispute it. The option is there to dispute it, but I have to say Nintendo was well within their copyright policies, within their, you know, their legal rights and everything like that. It's just the unfortunate thing when it comes to making content creation. Now, this wasn't a case of me trying to go out and rush and be the first person out there to have a review out. It was a case of me managing to get a game and trying to make content for you guys. And unfortunately, stuff like this does happen. I'm not going to come out here and say Nintendo, you know, is being a dictator. Nintendo is being a tyrant. Does the situation kind of suck? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. But again, Nintendo had things that you weren't allowed to discuss in your videos that I wasn't aware of, because I managed to get the game from a local shop as opposed to getting it as a review code with embargo guidelines and do's and don'ts to follow with the video. So my video as of right now is not on YouTube. It's not able to be accessed. I am going to be working on a re-edit, and hopefully the re-edit manages to stay on YouTube. Honestly, I'm going to play it safe, and I'm just going to show early gameplay footage of the game. And whether it's repetitive in the video or not, it's just something that you got to take precaution on. Nintendo does take their IPs and their copyright very seriously. We've discussed different videos and topics, trending news topics on this channel throughout the years. And I don't blame them at all on this. It did come across as a big surprise to see the email. And I'm going to show you guys what I got right here. So you can see your video has been taken down from YouTube. Metroid Dread, Nintendo Switch review. See, I had a lot of different things listed right here. So it says I do have a copyright strike. I viewed the details, and unfortunately that is what happened. So you know, this is the first copyright strike I've had in several years. So you can see the video has been removed from YouTube according to the screenshot that I do have. I wish I was gonna. I'm not gonna take the time to like fully edit this video. I'm just gonna keep it kind of simple. But you could see this is the like I guess the desktop screenshot that they placed. It's been removed. The strike expires in 90 days. And this video cannot be seen anymore. So the original review of Metroid. YouTube is a very hard place to navigate sometimes as a content creator, and sometimes you just have to be careful, especially when it comes to trying to you know, get early access to copies and stuff. This is why I tend to stick to just review copies. And I work with a lot of different companies, like Ubisoft, for example. I'm constantly getting games from them, and I get these embargo guidelines, and I get these do's and don'ts. And like, for example, I have Far Cry 6 already, and I've been playing it off the time. I could stream it already if I wanted to. I believe it comes out tomorrow. But you know, it definitely, this is where it becomes kind of a double-edged sword when it comes to creating videos. Because if you don't have an embargo that you agree to, and this kind of reminds me a few months back when Cyberpunk came out, some content creators got in trouble for posting videos about it. Got their videos taken down and strikes and stuff. It's a double-edged sword because I didn't get it as a review copy. So part of you can say, well, I didn't get a review copy. I didn't agree to embargo guidelines and stuff like that. But, you know, it's a gray area because at the same time, Nintendo's got to take care of its IP. Nintendo's got to take care of itself. The street date, the game's not out yet. It's still unreleased. So they were well within their rights. So I'm probably going to wait until the game comes out for the actual re-upload of the game to be back on the channel, if I'm going to be honest. I'm probably just going to wait until the day of release to play it safe, to keep the channel not in trouble as far as copyright goes. I am going to have to attend copyright school off of YouTube to kind of, I guess that's their way of you acknowledging it, and the, I guess the strike being able to expire 90 days. I'm in touch with my network already about this. I'm going to reach out to them via email, just explain the situation, see if maybe they can help alleviate strike or something like that. That's one benefit to having a network. So thank you, Screenwave, in advance for your help in that regard. So I don't know if some of you guys were even aware. I know a lot of you guys watched the video. When I re-upload the review in a couple days, please go back and watch it again. Leave a like, leave a comment. The video is doing really well for the channel, and it's unfortunate that all that momentum was for nothing because of something as simple as this. So it's my bad. you know, but there was no scumbaggery going on. It's just the ebbs and flows of trying to make content for you guys. So I just wanted you guys to be well aware of what's going on, what happened with the channel or the video on the channel. And I appreciate the support. So thank you guys.